Hey folks, Ron Wasik here, the Polish Pickle. Well, you all know by now, couldn't go on the hike. 30 inches of snow, 50-mile-an-hour winds, kind of put a stop to it. So I cleaned up my cellar. Well, I'm starting to get back into preparing for a new year at Blue Marsh and a new year on the Appalachian Trail. First things first, I went to the Pottstown Army and Navy store today and purchased myself a food bag. And I'll show that to you in a minute. The food bag is because I've gone from my large 43-liter rucksack, the Army green one that you've seen me with, and I'm pretty sure you all watched me reload my small 20-liter rucksack. Problem there is I can't carry food in it. It just filled it up too much. So I went out and purchased a small molly sack so I could put my food in that. It would be a separate container that way. I believe it to be big enough to also carry my knives and forks and my fire striker and a little bit of lint to start a fire. So what I'll be doing today is unpacking my rucksack from all my food items and putting it in my little molly sack to attach to the outside of the rucksack. It's really not going to weigh any more, a couple ounces for the material, but it'll be a lot more easier to get to my food, place it alongside, keep it stored, keep it shut so the animals don't get it. So let me get both my little molly sack and my bug out bag that I showed you before that I keep in my truck at all time, and switch from one to the other. Also purchased another bag which I'll be taking with me as a bug out bag when I go out to Blue Marsh to carry the essentials in case something happens. So let me get them and put them on the table here and show you what I'm going to do. Stand by. Okay, I'm back at you. Everybody that was watching my videos prior saw my bug out bag that I keep in my truck at all times. Well, I like this, so I went out today and purchased one that matches my rucksack. Now this is going to become my food bag. This is where I intend on hooking up to the outside of my rucksack. Everything is going to come out of here and go into my new Fox Tactical butt bag. This is going to become my everyday carry, or correction, my bug out bag in my truck. My everyday carry is a little Altoids tin that you've seen way back 2 years ago. It's a minimalist, it has everything in it I would need to survive, and it fits right inside my pocket. This will carry all those extra essentials. Everything that's in here is going in here, and as you can see, there's going to be a little bit more room. This is quite heavy, and in fact I'm going to weigh it right now. Stand by. Okay, I got the camera set up on the scale. My bug out bag with everything in it that I need weighs in at 3 pounds 6 1/4 ounces, 6 3/4 ounces. See right there in the bottom of the screen. 3 pound. That's not bad to carry. If I had to, I'd have no problem carrying that for a long time. That is going to go into here. Now we're only talking a couple ounces for the bag itself. These bags weigh in at right at 9 ounces. So just over half a pound. So let me get you back set up again. Okay, I'm back at you again. I'm going to start flip-flopping this stuff over. When I got it all switched over, I'll shut you off, show you what I got, and then I'll commence to put the food in my other bag to get ready for my next hike coming up. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, that's it. Now this is going to be empty. Everything you just saw me take out of there is going to go into this bag. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this camera a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, here we go. I hope I'm going to be able to edit that and speed that up once I get it on the computer. But there it is. Now this is going to stay on my truck. This comes out to exactly 4 pounds. It has 5 C's plus 5 redundant C's minus 1. I could always put that in. But what's inside here is, starting at the very bottom, my cutting tool. It's strapped on there. I made my own sheath for it. It won't fall out. There's no way. You got to pull it out. Combustion fire. You saw my little China striker. I also have a lighter in there, so I have 2 forms of that. Everybody remembers, 2 is 1, 1 is none. I have my rain cover, my Mylar blanket in there. I'll get it right. Make a cover with that. I have my container, that's my Army cup. You all saw me get that out of the other bag. And I have my cordage. I have both the 60-pound line, and I also have paracord. So I could put up a ridge line, I could put up a little straight line across to sleep under, tie the corners of the things off so I can make a little tent. Compass. Now, everybody before, I think, has watched when I explained about the watch being a compass. Well, it is. I do have paper in there, the Write in the Rain paper, the Army little tablet, green tablet, you saw that, with a pencil. And you draw the face of a clock on it. You figure out what time it is. You aim the hour hand at the sun, and midway between the hour hand and the minute hand is north and south. If you have any knowledge of approximately where you're at, you'll know which way is north, which way is south. It's easy. If you can pick east and west where the sun comes up and goes down, then you know where north and south is. Cotton bandana, you saw that. I got a green one in there. That could be wrapped around your face, be wrapped around your head at night to keep you warmer. That could be used as a sling for your arm. That could be used as a bandage to keep things covered up. I do have a little first aid kit in there. Inside the first aid kit is all your normals, bacitracin, Band-Aids, etc. Calories. You saw I got a bag of vegetable soup in there, freeze-dried. I do have a water container with a life straw, so that'll take care of that part. The only thing I'm really missing is duct tape. Cloth, tape, duct tape. Which now, sitting back and thinking about it and talking about it, I am going to put in a small roll of that. Because on Mylar, you really can't tie to it. But if you had tape, you can tape to it and then tie to the tape. So I believe that's what's going to get added. I do have the room. I got plenty of room in this thing. It's not fully packed yet. I have room on both sides. I can squeeze things in. So I think I will be putting a roll of tape. Now, I added a couple extras on here. I have 2, 1 on each side, S hooks. I have 1 line tightener. You pull the line through and you pull it and it tightens and stays that way. That might be for the ridge line. And I have a few other couple small extra things in there. I got 6 cups of coffee, dried, not freeze-dried, but instant coffee with cream and Splenda sugar in there. That'll last me 3 days. 2 cups a morning, that's fine. So my bug out bag is ready. It's going to go back into the truck, my new one that is. And when I wrap up here, I'm going to put a roll of tape in there. All right, that's the end of that one. Now I got to do a little bit of digging, get the food that I got scattered everywhere here and put it in my food bag that goes with me while the rucksack is on the back. So that's it for this tape. We're going to talk about what foods I take along and hook up to the rucksack next tape, which is going to be a pretty quick one. So stay strong, patient, trust your journey. I do, and I enjoy it. Thank you everybody for watching. Give me a like, that helps.